Good afternoon, people. It is 20 to 1. And I just want to talk today about face masks. I don't wear a face mask. I'm exempt. And I've been exempt ever since coronavirus malarkey started. I can't wear a face mask. I have asthma, and I do feel restricted and claustrophobic in one. And a bit anxious because I can't get the air in. I feel the anxiety takes over. Anyway, well, that's not what I had to talk about. I went to the hospital, not for anything important or anything stressful, but I just went to the Hull Royal Hospital, and on my way from the car park, I must have passed about 15 to 16, maybe 20 odd masks discarded. Even a designer mask, a Wrangler mask was discarded near the traffic lights. Someone probably spent a fortune on that designer mask, and it's just discarded. Now, if this disease was genuine, if this disease was real, then we would have biohazard bins everywhere. They would be at bus stops, they'd be at train stations, they'd be in shopping centres, they'd be in car parks, they'd be absolutely everywhere. But no, they're not. People take their masks off and they just throw it. They just discard it where they like. So that other people have to pick up those contaminated items and dispose of them just in a normal bin. So yeah, I don't think this virus is right. I think Boris Johnson's got it absolutely wrong. And as we know from the facts that are being released now, the first spike started to decline before the lockdown started. So the first peak was in decline before lockdown started. So let that sink in, so we had lockdown for nothing. And the other thing is, of course, I'm exempt and I don't have to wear a mask. You get your certificate from the government's website, and it stipulates on there that you do not need to carry a lanyard. Yet when I went into the hospital, she was huge. She was absolutely humongous. How she could actually stand up for so long, I don't know. But she was massive. I mean, her waistline must have been like the equator. It was huge. She was a ball. Horrid. Anyway, I shouldn't fat shame because I'm fat myself, but at least I've done something about it. Yeah, she said, you need to wear a lanyard if you're exempt. Well, no, I don't. And she said, well, not until next week. What do you mean next week? And she said, well, when lockdown ends. Right? And I said to her, but we don't ever have to have a lanyard. Oh, yes, you do. So this is the ignorance that we're dealing with. These people, these sheeple who just stick the face masks on, do what the government says, take the jab, right, and then suffer the consequences without any thought that, that their future may be changed by taking this vaccine. I know that there are thousands of people who have had bad reactions, bad side effects, people who are paralysed, people who have had life-changing conditions thrust upon them because they believed in the government's hype. Anyway, I'll probably get a YouTube ban for expressing my own opinions. But you never know. You never know. I might fall under the radar as my channel's so small. But Freedom Day is almost upon us. And I'm so glad that this virus actually looks at the calendar, can actually see. Well, I hope it can read look at the time as well and say, oh, look, it's midnight. I'm no longer infectious on midnight. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens, see what Boris, how he changes his mind. He will change his mind and lockdown won't really happen. Or sorry, the end of lockdown won't really happen. Anyway, right, that's enough of me rabbiting on. I shall go and post this now.